Yes, we're back. We're back in Bus Company Simulator, and this time I'm going to try and drive my first route as an owner of a bus company, but a driver for a bus company. So grab that bus driver's hat and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to OMSI 2's Bus Company Simulator. Yeah, I'm going to drive my first route as an owner of a bus company. So we'll enter the bus company. I've added a couple more buses since the last video. And we've gained a couple of employees that I've yet to see in the building, but they are there somewhere. And we've added another map as well. But having just been wandering around, seeing how this thing works, so literally I set up the bus company in real time about 2 hours ago, not even 2 hours ago. So it's still the same day that I set it up. So here we are back inside our company. What I'll do is I found a way of being able to jump straight in and go and drive a bus. So again, not sure if this is the correct way of having to do it, but we'll go and do that this way. So we'll wander down the stairs. If you're new to my videos, as always, welcome. There's normally a new OMSI video on the channel every Monday and Wednesday. Something from Fernbus to Coach Simulator on Fernbus Friday. Something from a trucking game on Trucking Tuesday. Something as an occasional series on a Thursday from Flight. Something live from me on Twitch on a Saturday night. And an occasional series again is something on Random Sunday. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit that subscribe button. Now, handily, because it says here on the back of these buses, this bus is not available and cannot be displayed correctly. We do not have permission from the bus developer to show this bus. Although it's standard in-game buses, it still can't be permissioned. So it's an SD202. We'll interact with it. So we can see the stats on the bus. And there's a license plate. It's Sims 1. It's the first bus I bought. 50% fuel. There's a purchase price. There's no damages. So we'll drive with this bus. There's no shift activated yet. Go to shift schedule board, an employee office, and choose a shift. Okay. So right, we'll now we know what we've got to do. We'll wander back up these stairs then, and we'll go and choose a shift. Again, learning curve for me. Not sure how this whole thing works, so I am learning as I'm going. The last time I came over to this shift board over here, it didn't seem to do anything. So well, we'll come back to it again just to see if something's changed. So shift. Okay. Drive a tour of your choice immediately. We'll go with Bodenham. We'll go with only the shown tours are available for you because you do not have a permission for this map yet. Okay. Commit to the shift and go to the bus depot. So going to Fobbingham Green. You do not have a permission for this map yet. The permission will be given to you given at the end of your tour under the following conditions: at least 62% rating, not more than one accident or one hurt pedestrian, no hit and run. Okay. Now go to the bus you want to drive. Okay. So wander back down then. So that's how you gain permission then to actually drive the map, is to do a tour, I guess. So although I own the bus company, I've got to go and do a tour. Okay. Okay, I came down the other stairs, so we'll take a long walk down here. Now, I do want to drive the first bus that we bought, Sims 1. Tucked away quite nicely down in the corner. Okay, driver this bus. Confirm. Starting point is Apsley bus station. So yeah. Okay. Start. So this one. So no missing content found for Bodenham. That's always a good. And then we go and drive the shift in the bus that we want to do. So yeah, quite like that. There's going to be a whole different way. I need to set up some. So once people have then clicked on their availability, so you can go in and say, this is when I'm available. I can then pre-assign a shift. I can go in and go, right, these are the routes that we need to get done. So you will assign that shift to that person. So they will come on. If they say that they're available between 5 and 6 p.m. every day, I can then set a shift for between 5 and 6 p.m. that they come in and that's what they drive. So yeah, quite like the idea of that. So I'm contemplating streaming this on Friday night. You're seeing this on Wednesday morning. Contemplating streaming this on Friday night. So I'll be able to work through some shifts. Hopefully get a few of us in the game on Friday night. Wandering around, interacting with each other. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, I do think this is definitely a game changer as far as OMSI is concerned. Definitely good. Right, here we go. So the game's starting up. So this is the normal OMSI stuff, which does take a little while. Okay, so click on start. Now we've got to wait for OMSI to finish loading. Actually, not seeing this Wednesday morning, are you? I'm forgetting that you're seeing this Thursday morning. You're looking at it thinking it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. Yeah, you're seeing this Thursday morning. So we've already got a video going out, well, yesterday, Wednesday, that I pre-recorded before I got the bus company. Not to confuse anybody at all. So I still don't know how it works with the amount of people. Obviously, we've got 12 buses in the garage. I'm driving this one. I'm guessing that means that nobody else can. So if we have more than 12 employees, then we'll need to buy more buses. So far, I've got 2 employees as I record this. Neither of them have driven anything yet. So a choice of 2 maps, a choice of 12 or 4 different bus types. And this game's taking a very long time to start. Come on then. Let's get going. Let's get ourselves in our bus. Any time today. Definitely think I need to shift OMSI over to my SSD, which is something I haven't done yet. But this is the joy for me of waiting for OMSI to load. Alright, so I've got to drive around with less than 62%. No, more than 62%. and without killing anybody. Okay, wait for the bus to load now. There we go. So we are in. Let's turn track IR on. Lots of issues. Okay, so we're line 60, 61. Circulation 185, 1611, 1631. Okay. 060. Okay. Displaced a bus. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's go to let's get rid of that then. 0600 route 1. Come on, spear. Okay. So line 0600 route 1. Apsley bus station to Fobbingham Green. A new message here. No, perhaps you haven't got a new message there. Okay. So here we are in our bus, the Route 60. So this is Sims 1. Well, it's not showing the... So you haven't got the map. Show minimap. So hopefully the minimap works then. It's loading. Oh, there we go. So I'll put the arrows on because we don't know yet how that works. So let's pop it in gear. Pop some lights on. And make our way.
Hiya, driver.
Hello. Okay, again, not sure what use that minimap is currently, but okay. Let's shut that door. Did I put the parking brake on? Yes, I did. Yeah, minimap doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, we've got OMSI lag already. Yeah, minimap doesn't seem to be doing a lot there. So, right turn with lots and lots of lag. Wow, that's a curb. Yeah, that's definitely a curb. We've got no announcer on this thing. Bowden Mews is the next stop then. Yeah, minimap's doing nothing. I'm guessing again that that's obviously because it's new and it's not doing anything. I've also got no time as to how late or early I am up here. Oh my good God, that's not good, is it? Okay. Alright, Bowden Mews.
Yeah, it's warmer outside than it is in.
Is it? 16 degrees, that's not bad. There we go. Very wary of that rear wheel now. So yeah, hopefully I pass this so I can drive my own routes. Next stop, Abbey Street. Yeah, the ibis in this not telling me how late or early I am. Okay, they just morphed there and actually getting on. No? Okay. So it'll be interesting to see then if it comes up with the spec on the bus as to that I drove it last, what condition it's in. Obviously it started out with 50% fuel, but you can also change things like tyres. Tyres only last a certain time. So I put myself and the 2 new employees through the tyre training. So they've either got to pay for that themselves or I can pay for it, I think. Okay, they're not speaking to me either. But this is the first bus. This is Sims 1. So the good thing is with this that people can actually drive the same bus that I drive. That's quite cool. So the mileage should go up. So by the time you're seeing this, hopefully a few other people will have driven this bus. So this is something we'll do regular updates on. If it does turn out to be successful and we get a lot of people driving for the bus company, then we'll have to do regular updates. I think it's something that I'm going to have to keep an eye on almost a daily basis now, is paying bills and checking rosters and stuff. So it's going to be a bit more work for me, but that's absolutely fine. If you're going to use it, I'll put the time in. Okay, don't speak to me then. This is the back of the... Yes, it is. This is the back of the bus station. Okay, so yeah, it is. We've just gone around in a bit of a loop there. I definitely don't like not seeing how late or early I am. Okay, Wembley Lane is next. .30-mile-an-hour limit. I don't want to get done for speeding. There we go. Don't get done for speeding. Right, Wembley Lane then, around here. Getting on?
Hiya.
Hello. How many have we got on board? And one downstairs. So yeah, we started out the bus company with 2 maps so far. And 12 buses. The eventual aim is we'll fill up that first garage probably within the next week with lots of different types of buses. And then end up buying some more garages and certainly buy some more maps so that you can pretty much have the freedom to drive whichever map you like but still be driving for the Sims and Stuff bus company. So does that rear door open automatically? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, still not sure the benefit of that mini-map. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot, unlike OmniNav. That's Tompkins Avenue, and the next one, Reed Parade. And out they come. No, you just stand there freaking out in the doorway, that's fine. Well, I haven't killed any pedestrians yet. That, I think, is definitely a plus. Fallowfield is next. Which is a left turn. Oh, perfectly timed traffic lights. I hope my passenger rating's above 62%. So I can drive this map. Yeah, really am liking the added benefit that this will give us now for OMSI. Wall end. Are you getting on, or are you going to stand there like a... No, you're just going to stand there. Castle view. Look out for the castle, everybody. No one getting on or off. We'll go straight past this one then. Barton Lido. Someone getting off? No one getting on. 5 people on board out of a maximum of 79. Not exactly a busy bus, this one. Westvale is next. So 50-mile-an-hour speed limit will actually do 50, I think. Definitely interesting to see how this maintenance thing works. Whether the bus actually does start wearing out, whether it needs oil changes and stuff. So you've got to pay to be trained on that. Well, this is Sims number 1, our first bus. Yeah, I think I made a good choice for this first one. Going to be a good old beastie. So it'd be awesome if you're joining the company and you drive this bus. Take a couple of screenshots, post them in the Google Plus page. I drove Sims number 1. Someone getting off around here. Westvale. There it is, our lovely Lada automobile bus. Shame they didn't have the number plate on. Sims 1. Can't be too much longer, I don't think, left of this route. Vale Bridge is next. A whole 5 passengers on board now. Nope, you're not talking to me. It's 18 degrees in here. I'm surprised you haven't started complaining about how hot it is. Let's turn the temperature down a bit. Oh, I hope we do well with this journey. I really do. Someone getting off. Fobbingham Green is the next stop. Slowly, but we're getting there. Oh, I hope we're not too late. Doesn't feel like we're late. Okay, off they all get. Don't want to open the front doors, but I've got to go around here and stop over there. There we go. Oh, well, we departed early and we arrived early. Forgot we were at 16:11. Oh. Okay, so as always then, pop it in gear, turn the engine off, turn the electrics off, and terminate tour. So we were early for 12 stops. Oops. Punctuality is not good. Then we don't have any crashes, so that's okay. Covered 7.4 kilometers. Well, we're okay on passenger satisfaction. Average 50%. Participation not granted. Because I was early. $234. Okay, so that's not so good then, really, is it? So where is it going to put me? Oh, that's quite cool. It comes up who started a tour and who's finished a tour. So I'm guessing it puts me back, yeah, by my bus. Let's have a quick look at the bus then. So last driver, it doesn't say it was me though. Fuel 47%, 107.4 kilometers. So that does go up then. And yeah, Jack says Guten Tag. So we go back up to the office. And then we'll end this little video. So yeah, a bit of a failure. So I need to do that again, really, don't I? Aha, there we go. Jack is in the house. We've got another person here. So Jack is there. He probably can't see me. Okay. Let's there we go. Yeah, Jack started looking at the computer. Imagine putting in his roster, etc., to see what journeys he can do. The first employee. So I quite like the fact that, yeah, he is in here at the same time as me. How cool is that? There you go. Yeah, really like that multiplayer aspect of it. So I'll end this video then, stood looking at Jack. So if you watch this, Jack, you'll know exactly when I recorded this. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.